Greetings, and welcome to Everyday
Shit.
This is Tiger,
And this is Panther.
and yeah, we're just gonna breeze on into some conversation and
Breeze.
and real life events.
And you know, whatever comes to mind. No judgment zone.
Yes,
We
everything
just
is
here.
safe. Yeah,
Safe place.
so make sure you like, share, comment, and chime in down below. Let us know what you think. Tell us some of your stories.
Or your opinions on some of the stories you may or may not hear.
We're gonna jump into today's topic, which is two-faced vampire.
My goodness, she said it so harshly.
Yeah, so-called friends.
So friends that you think you guys are friends, so you're friends with them, but in reality they're not friends with you, and you don't know because you really think you guys are friends.
So what other way to describe them than two-faced vampire? Because they're just there to feed off your energy.
True.
Them show you one face in front of your face, and behind your back, them show another face.
Agenda.
Exactly. It's a two-faced vampire. Yes, but people have taught me over the years to expect anything from anyone because I've seen people that I thought were my friends. Like I had their best interest at heart. And I would think that it will be only, that
Right.
person will also have my best interest at heart. But you see little things, little statements, little, you see it along the way. I just pay attention. But then, it reached to a point where they did something. And then you realize, like, this is it.
Yes.
Enough is enough.
Yeah. You're like, hey, done. Like, no more. It's too much now. Or it's not enough.
I don't want to find out what's
exactly,
next.
but like, it's just it for me. Like, this is done for me. Like, this is cool. The friendship was cool, but this chapter is absolutely closed because it's not serving me, and apparently it's not serving you. So we could just part separate ways, amicably, peacefully.
And I always say, pay attention when you're around someone, how that person makes you feel. Because that's an indication if you need to be around them or not.
Yes.
But I had a so-called friend, and we've been friends from like high school, right? And I had moved from where I was living to another state, and she came and she stayed with us where I was living at the time. And it's funny because one day we had planned to go somewhere, and we were fine. I went and took my shower. By the time I came out my shower, she told me that her tummy was hurting her. No. By the time I came out the shower, a relative called me and said they were coming by. I'm gonna say, all right, we're gonna go so and so, but we'll be back at this time. And da da da. All of a sudden, our belly hurt her. From my ear, that it's like I always have this intuition. From she said that, it's like I knew exactly. It's like I knew. Don't ask me how, but I knew. So I said, okay. I was going somewhere, so I continue on to my journey after I was going. Go and do my food and come back. All right. Couple weeks go by. One big bangarang and somebody I call name and all kind of things. So push come to shove, we find out that she gave that relative of mine go.
Not the esophagus. Not the 3,000. Oh my goodness.
So yes. And then she had the nerve to tell another friend that now I have to call her stepmother. Now, mind you, I'm older than her. Yeah, I'm older than her. And I forgot to call her stepmother. I was like,
because
what?
you gave some slobbing on the knob and that makes you a stepmom. Yep. No.
So when we finally talked about it and she did that talk, I was laughing. But I'm always laughing. And it's not something to deflect or whatnot. It's that it's not that
It's not relevant.
to me. Like I didn't do shit.
That's you.
Yeah, that
With the
that
loose
that has
jaws.
nothing to do with me. I did nothing. And I was laughing and she looked at me and said I needed therapy because this should have destroyed me, or this should have made me cry, or this should have made me feel some emotion. So you're my friend.
Hmm.
I go to your aware for do something for make me feel sad. Wow.
Mm. She thought the slobbing on an album was gonna cut it. I guess not. But that's such disgusting behavior. Like, why go out of your way to do something to hurt somebody else? Like, what is your purpose? What is your goal? Like, why? What do you get a rush from it? Does it make you feel better about yourself? That's insecure.
And then when I don't feel how you expected me to feel, something is wrong with me. Like, I wish planet you drop off. Repeat that and tell me if it makes sense or come out of your mouth again. What?
But you put your mouth on somebody else's penile to make me mad. But I need therapy. That's
But should have high hopes and expectations.
oh.
That's good. It's good to have high hopes and expectations in all that we do. But yes, these are the so-called people that you think have your back, but behind you, they're planning to destroy you. But how do you protect yourself from people like these? And how do you let them go?
See, that's the thing. It's hard to protect yourself from people like that because they're drawn to you. Like you said, they're vampires. So unfortunately, people like that are drawn to you. But it's for you to be. It's for you to be, aware of how people are and how they make you feel. If you're aware of yourself, you'll know what you like and what you don't like. So if you get around a certain person and they do, to remove yourself from that situation. But it's just to be aware of yourself. And sometimes people are around and people they don't know because they're not aware of themselves. They don't know how they should feel.
Mhm.
It's like you're scared to feel because you think you should be happy all the time, and that's not reality. Sometimes you're sad, sometimes you might be a little depressed, sometimes you're excited, sometimes you have anxiety. There's different emotions that you go throughout the day, but your whole thing is to embrace them so you can control them.
It's so funny that you said that because even at work, like sometimes if my face make a, oh, why? I said that's how I feel. It's an emotion. Why can't I express how I'm feeling?
But I'm not harming nobody.
Thank you.
I didn't say anything to you. You said something to me.
You know, you want me to always be smiling when I'm not always in the mood to smile. It's emotions, and we need to feel these emotions. And I think a lot of people they don't feel and deal with their emotions.
Or some of them are too emotional. You take everything to heart.
And personal.
I'm not gonna lie. I have emotional moments. I've had emotional moments, but I don't let it linger.
Yes.
It might just come and go.
Yeah. Because I remember when I used to just let things sit on my head and I'll think about it day in, day out and replay it and mama could
Yeah.
have done different
Yes.
and
I
I was
should have
like,
kicked them in the face. Damn. Instead of trying to talk it out. Stupid me. I would have redid that.
thank goodness we can't go back.
What?
But these days, something happened. And by the next day, I'm like, I'm like, Okay.
Seriously.
Next, it's a next day, another page. Let's see what I can make of this.
Exactly. Just move on. Man, it's so lucky genies don't really exist. I would go on a hunt. I'm like, make me smart enough to make a time machine that works.
Mhm.
I'll be back. I come back trying to pass me a joint, and I'm like this. My fingers hurt. What happened to you? My knuckles hurt. Girl, I was fighting.
Okay. Yeah, but it's just to recognize, like in any relationship, there's always signs, and there's always that gut feeling. Always.
You just don't want to believe me. You're like,
Yes.
no.
If we learn to pay attention to those things, I think we can avoid going down certain paths and certain road and reliving and re-experiencing things that we already have.
But sometimes it's just hard to let go.
Yeah.
You know, whether it be a friend or somebody you really cared about in a relationship. Sometimes you're like, I'm gonna give them one more chance and see what they do. Sometimes you just at that point you're like, and that one more chance is just it, and you're just like, it's done, it's over with.
But even when you say that, and even when you say, all right, this is it, and you let them go, thoughts of them still arise.
Of course.
And I don't beat myself up for it. I just like to live because I know eventually it will die out.
Exactly. It just takes time.
Yeah. Because you've known this person for a couple months, couple years, and I could just go to bed one night and wake up the next morning and them not exist.
Exactly. Everything takes time. But in the meantime, I'm gonna enjoy myself.
Oh yeah. My life still goes on. I'm still living.
Of course.
You're just a flicker here and there. That's about it. And eventually you'll be like dust in the wind.
That's my dust sound.
But it's good for us to recognize people for who they are when they show us who they are.
Yeah. That's why I was telling my coworker today. I said, I'm at that age. I said, I just want peace and I want to be around peaceful people. I said, I just want to be happy. I said, if I could be happy all the time, I would love it. Because it's not impossible.
But yeah, why? When you're happy, how do you feel? When you're sad, how do you feel? So why would you want to stay in that emotion?
It's exhausting. It's so exhausting.
It doesn't feel good. Why do you fight so hard to stay in that emotion?
Because some people only work off of survival. When you're sad, you have to survive to find a way to be happy again. How am I gonna make myself happy? What am I gonna do? I can do this. I can do that. You forever in survival mode instead of just vibing in your life.
And you need to realize that nothing outside of you can make you happy. That's an internal problem right there.
Exactly.
Nothing external. Because you always be searching for the next thing and the next thing, and you're realizing that it's not filling the void because you're not doing the work.
Sounds exhausting too. Like seriously, like I'm trying to live like an easy life. I'm trying to have an easy job. I'm trying to have easygoing friends, easygoing people. But I just want a peaceful life. I just want to be happy. I want to be like that lady. She gets up every morning and do what she wants to do,
right?
Not what she has to do. I was like, that is crazy. Beautiful.
And it is possible.